Businesses have certainly been forced to adapt because of this pandemic. Now, one big change we've seen locally, too, is outdoor seating right along the streets.
Yeah, where the parking usually is. But last night, a driver destroyed a street seating at a restaurant in the Sellwood area, crashing into it overnight. A co-owner of the business now rethinking the whole idea. Jennifer Dowling talked to him. She joins us now with his story. Jennifer?
Jeff and Elizabeth, splinters like this, rather, are all that remain of this outdoor seating here at the Pokebox Sushi Bar here in Sellwood. And the owner was really hoping that this could help during a time of COVID, bring in more customers into the space. But he says if cars are going to crash on through here, he's going to have to reimagine it.
I'm just really happy that there was no one sitting at the time, and also that no one got hurt.
Ricky Berduo is co-owner of the Poke Bar in Sellwood. Overnight, a driver plowed into the restaurant's street seating, destroying it.
The main thing right now is clean up this mess.
The area, also known as a parklet, is part of a PBOT program that allows businesses to convert street parking into cafe seating to help businesses survive coronavirus. Ricky says he's gotten a good response from customers since they opened in December. He called the destruction a setback.
The whole neighborhood's been really nice to us. I mean, it just makes me sad that every day there's a restaurant shutting down.
While we were doing the interview, we were interrupted by a man who approached us on the sidewalk and stated that he had caused the accident.
As you can see, there's no one sitting out here because we can't have anybody sitting.
Excuse me, do you mind if I interrupt this real quick? So it was me who caused this accident last night. I do have insurance that is paying him for everything that's happened here.
Okay.
Those were not there last night. There usually is a 20 miles per hour sign before each bench, like there is further down. Do not put me on camera.
Okay.
That's what my insurance company said not to do. So anyway.
The man went on to say that he wanted us to know that he felt bad, adding that his insurance would end up paying for the damage. He said that he was going to give Ricky his cell number. However, he then refused to do so.
If I rebuild it, I think I'm going to get one of those big concrete blocks.
Ricky says he may add jersey barriers to make it more secure if he brings the seating back.
Good thing happened after hours. No one was here sitting and no one got hurt. Could have been bad.
And I reached out to PBOT to ask if there were any safety measures in place for the street seating program. Spokesperson Dylan Rivera said PBOT does have a safety requirement for all healthy business permits. They vary by the speed limit located on the street, with a speed limit over 25. They also require that all businesses have to have insurance for the space in case of a crash. Now, Dylan says regardless of whether or not there's actually seating here, this is supposed to be an area where people can go to their cars. So he says that drivers basically should not be coming on through here, crashing into this area anyway. Back to you in the studio.
All right, interesting. That man coming up to you saying, I caused all that. Well,